Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right. Boop, doo, doo, doo. We're here. We are here for another day on the ranch, everybody. Keep that with me. Let's see. Do I have anybody around? I have Ninja. I have OTC TV. How are you guys doing today? Thank you, Ninja. Thank you with the multitasking. The unnamed Wrath, how are you, man? Good to see you. Hey, Badass Tappy, how are you? You've been waiting for this live all day. Awesome. Well, we're gonna mix goats. I've already done it. We've mixed goats and cows, guys. We're gonna mess around with a comment that I got where somebody told me that goat's milk was worth more. So we'll find out. Hey, what's going on, Froken? How are you, man? Broken Peterson in the house. Thanks for coming in, my man. Dragon Silverwings, how are you? Hey, George. What's going on, man? Good to see you, George Moon. Thank you for coming in, man. Thank you, Dragon. I'm doing well. Thank you guys on Twitch. Thank you guys on YouTube. I do appreciate everybody coming in today to hang out on the ranch with me. As you know, as usual, guys, we're just doing this new build to accommodate the upcoming fall updates. So thought we would check out goat milk, add goats, just for the fun of it. I'm doing well, man. End of my vacation. This is the weekend. You know, your vacation ends on the Friday before the weekend of your actual return to work. So officially, I guess I'm off vacation. Back to work on Monday. And had a great birthday stream yesterday. I want to thank everybody that came in. Hung out with me on both platforms, YouTube and Twitch, and we had a great little birthday stream with a game that I wouldn't play normally on the channel, and we had a great time. Hello, Isabel. How are you? You go back on Tuesday, Ninja? A cow is the goat. Yeah, actually, yeah, the greatest of all time. Thanks, George. I appreciate it, man. I do appreciate it. All right, let's get cracking. Do. Teddy, what's going on, grandson? Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Teddy. Thank you for the sub. My grandson just gave me a sub. Isn't that sweet on the Twitch side? Look at that. Isn't that nice? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Teddy. Teddy gifting out a sub to Nico Lee Bell. Very nice. Thank you, OTC TV. Much appreciated, guys. Much appreciated. Any new tips for players for Palia? Yeah, man. Get the licenses. Get your garden going. Gardening is the fastest way to money in Palia. Get your garden going. Get your friendship up with the garden guy. I forget his name because I don't get to jump into it that much. But yeah, that's what I would do. And I'll maybe we'll open up a little channel on our Discord, Dragon. So for people that want to give us that want to check it out with us and maybe play a little bit. Thanks, Teddy. Teddy, don't you have moderator on my Twitch? Aren't you a mod? Thought you were. Nope, you're not. No, you're not. I don't know why. Anyway, I'll take care of it. Or I'll have TJ take care of it. Or Ninja take care of it. Dude, what'd you do? Get a big raise at work or something? All right, let's gather up some honey. I've got to get some honey going here, guys. I've got chores to do. I've got 3 honey beehive productions going now. So let me get some of this sweet nectar. Oh, you got 5? Oh, really? Tiger VK 4502 P2HH. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you. Welcome in. All right. Oh, OTC TV says, happy birthday, dear Teddy. All right. I got this. Hold on. This one is empty. Put it down. This one is full. Put it over here. I got to keep my system going. Got to get back into the things here. Got to get back into my rhythm. I turn that off, open that up, put these in. This is why I built this setup like this, so I can do this quickly now. Or smoothly, I should say. I'm not so sure if it's well, I guess it is a little quicker. It's never quicker when I'm doing it in front of you guys. It's much quicker when I'm doing it by myself because I'm not even thinking. I'm just like brain dead, going through the motions. But as soon as I hit the go live, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Yep, see, look at that. I knew I was going to do that. Is that on? Yep, that's on. I don't think this one's ready yet. Nope. I just got these in here, so it's going to take a little bit for these to get ready. All right, that should be it. That one there. That there. That there. Right there. All right. All right, my lights aren't on. Let me get my lights on. It's raining again. It's raining again. Would have been easier to do my job with the honey. I had my lights on. All right, so I have the goats here, guys. Got some goats, so we're going to run a little experimento. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know how much milk you get. You don't get that much milk from a goat, so I've got to see how many goats it takes to get a full canister. Nico Lee Bell, thanks for the gifted sub to Teddy. Thank you, Teddy. Thanks for coming in on the Twitch side, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need a few more goats here, man. All right. So 3 goats will give you 15. This thing will take how much? 42. All right, 15 and 15 for 6 goats is 30. Man, I don't know how many goats do you think it will take? Hey, Helmet, how are you, man? Your Tiger VK4502. Welcome in. Thank you, man. I hope everybody's having a good weekend today. I'm trying to figure out goat math. All right, I know 2 more goats will give me 30. Well, I am going to have to buy two more goats, all right? So, let's see here. We're going to put this off to the side because I'll milk these guys again later on at the 4 o'clock hour, I believe it is. Put that one right there. I've already milked these guys for the day. So I can do some of my chores now. As far as my beef goes, that's we're going to wait on that. We're not going to be able to get any beef production going yet because we don't have any offspring, and we're kind of waiting, you know, for these guys to kind of reproduce. But we do have pregnancies right here, right here. I believe you're a bull. I believe you're a bull. Yep. Yeah, but all the ladies are with child. So my bulls are doing their job. So we're going to have 3 offspring soon, and then we'll start production at that point. We're ready right here for some production. And yeah, that's what we will do. All right, so right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But let me close this. I don't think that's really necessary. I built a little storage area over here for some wood. I've got some sheep's wool going here. And yeah, let's see if these guys have any wool. And yeah, they do. Right, I've got that. Throw that right out in the yard there. Go. Oh, thank you, Helmet. I appreciate it, man. You've been watching me for a long time and you love the content. I use your building tech on my ranches. That's the biggest compliment I've ever gotten, man. I never expected that. I didn't think I was I thought everybody was doing what I was doing when I started doing it. But I really appreciate that. That's why I like to continue to play the game, even though, you know, I wish they would give it a fresh paint of coat by this time. I'd really love a ranch simulator too, where you have a system where you can actually like hire some ranch hands to help you out and stuff. I'd like to, I wish they would add a system where like once we have this wool, that we could get the wool into another stage of production instead of it just being a straight up raw commodity. I'd love to be able to see the ability to turn it into something, even if it was like, you know, goes into one machine to become yarn, goes into another machine to become a blanket. You know, something like that would be really cool. If they have a male, the next baby, I'll be a female and vice versa. Yeah, I got lost on that one, Dragon. What, do they birth different genders every other birth? Oh, this one's pregnant. Oh, they do? Really? Oh, really? I didn't know that. Thanks for sharing. I gotta get this wall painted. It's driving me nuts. I'll tell you though, we're getting we're getting some sheep. The sheep houses are rocking. It all started with a couple of sheep and a male named Canzalone. And look at how many sheep have what did we start with? We started with one male. Was it one male and 3 females? I think that's what it was. I think that's how this all started here. Yeah, with Cans here. Cans is the daddy of all these sheep. Daddy, grandfather, great-grandfather. All right, I've got them all. I had to change this little door because they were getting out. Yep, you can stack the wool. I've got it going right over here. This is my little wool thing right here. Thank you. That was a very, very delayed thing. I've got my my little wool cart going right here. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you can go 5 high. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Go 5 high. So this gives me stacks of 5. Hey, sweetheart, how are you? A little bit warmer today as we head into September here in Massachusetts. I actually have a fan blowing on me a little bit. Yeah, I really I'm not I haven't been man, I tell you, when it comes to the pigs, that's a whole inbreeding thing right there. I don't really tend to my ranch that specifically. I mean, I never really thought it did any. I don't think it really does anything. I really don't think the developers are considering altered genes and generics in the game, to be honest. You know, I'm just fine getting their resources, bringing their resources to market. But I have noticed, man, the game lately has been a little bit stuttery, and I got a comment on one of my videos where somebody said, or they asked me, have you experienced that? Am I, you know, or is it just me? And I said, no, actually I have experienced it, and I'm experiencing it right now. Kind of like little graphic glitches as I'm moving. Not glitches, but little stutters. And I've got, you know, 0 frames dropped. I've got exactly what I'm supposed to have as far as like stuff leaving me. So I'm gonna say it's a performance issue on this game side right now, because I'm off of the unstable branch and back onto the regular branch. And you know what? I was almost thinking about going back onto the unstable branch because I was actually getting better better performance on the unstable branch. Okay, so I've got that taken care of. Let me go take care of a couple of other chores here. Teddy. I like that, Mr. Ted's. The teddy bears. Those are for Teddy, right? Right, that's not hooked up. So you got you've gotten to the point that you're just super rich now, right? Dragon? Yeah. Well, you know, that's when you say, okay, I've got my economy going. Let me just give this game a little bit of a break and go play something else and advance in that and wait for these guys to drop the fall update, which has to come pretty soon because they've got a winter update as well. Oh, I'm not here for this. I'm here for something else. Man, I tell you, the performance is really lagging on this game today. I want to check my well. I also got to make sure that my well is, you know, running with its gasoline, things like that. Because right now I'm kind of depending on this money. Oh, yes, I've got enough to sell. See those stutters? I mean, you guys are always watching the games that I play and everything, and you know that my system doesn't stutter. I mean, I got that rocket ship, man. So this is optimization in the game right now. So yeah, whoever asked me that question, 100%. 100%. I've got a random bee thing in there. And it's like when I try to run that it happens most. Hey, Badar, how are you, man? Pearl, how are you? I have the goats right now, Pearl. Enjoy it. I'm thinking when fall update happens with a comedy, it may be wiped. What, the money? You think they... I don't think they'll wipe your money. No, I don't think they'll wipe your money, man. They've never done that in the game. They've never done a wipe. And, you know, if you think that that might be the case, do a backup save with a different name for that file, but I don't know. I don't think so. I'd be very surprised. To be honest with you, I would be so surprised if that was a thing. Oh my God. This game running like dog poop. No, not yet. Haven't got the pigs yet. Gotta figure out a layout for the pigs, Pearl. Hello, Iron. Iron Sentinel, how are you? How you doing? Romaine, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope everybody's having a great weekend today. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. It was my birthday yesterday, so, yeah. It's my birthday weekend now, because my birthday was on Friday. And, you know, I hit level 68 on my birthday. I'm trying to slow those levels down, but it doesn't seem to be working. If anything, they're speeding up. Alright, is this my little path? Here it is. Yeah, I made this nice hole here, so I can get through here without hitting any more trees. All right, so that gave me $1,000, of which I needed very badly because I'm very low on funds here. I'm up to $13.92, so I am gonna have to try to sell a little bit of product today. See what's going on. This is almost ready. Man, I'll tell you, that is some crappy. Let me try something here. Let's see. Overall quality is high. Motion blur. I do not want motion blur. Off. That might be part of the problem. Let me hit apply here. Don't really need bloom in this game. You can turn that off as well. I don't have my my NVIDIA DLS turned on. Let's see what that does. I think that might help things out a little bit because you really don't need. I hate motion blur. Number one, not a fan. Not a fan. You know what? I think that did it. I think that gives me a little bit better. It's still a little jerky. But I'd say much better. What do you guys think? I didn't even know the game had motion blur. I'm actually glad I went in there and took a little sneak peek. Took a little peek around because I always turn motion blur off on every game I play. All right, so I've got some blue mold cheese that I can take to market. Oh man, yeah. Going through the doors and stuff, still a little glitchy. My poor goat has a milk attachment. Really? Really? Oh, look, this little guy he's still attached. Poor guy. Hold on. There you go. Thanks, Dragon. I was trying to get every last drop out of that one. Happy 21st birthday. Thank you. Thank you, Helmet. Did you do the treasure hunt when you came in? No, I haven't been doing the treasure hunt in a bit. I've just been relying on my products now. But you know what? I don't have anything to do at this moment. So maybe it's a good idea to go ahead and grab some free money again while we hang out today. You know, at this point, guys, I'm coming to the point where, you know, I may have the ranch take a break every other week during the month and have us play something different on Saturday. You know, just to, you know, not make it too stale so that when the update does come, we can be, you know, excited. I mean, we're pretty much set right now with this ranch and this configuration. I think I gotta go this way. Ouch. But at this point, it is going to be about getting that update out. But yeah, let's go grab some money. Might as well. That way, you know, every one of my live streams has a free tutorial built in on how to get the components for the treasure hunt. I think I dropped a bear down here. I'm not sure if I have a bear. Yeah. I got a bear right here. Oh, and here's another one. Right here. Look at this bear coming at me. Look at this bear. All right, this is going to make a nice little short. Look at this. Look at this bear. Look at that bear. All right, let's get out the rifle. Go ahead and load up the rifle. While this bear does that, we'll take care of that bear right there. All right, that takes care of him. All right, so now I got 2. And at some point we'll deal with this guy. I don't know when, but for right now he's going to be my sundial. You know what I'm saying? All right, awesome. All right, you'll never see anything like that in anybody else's stream. I guarantee you guys. All right, just saying. Only the best. Only the best for you guys. Bakery Cafe Simulator. Yeah, something like that, Pearl. Yeah, something like that. I have access to a new game coming out right now. I'll tell. I can't even remember what the full name of it is, but I can't do anything until September the 8th because it has an embargo. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about too. Cafe, the barely go round. Oh, leave it to Ninja to come up with the perfect, the perfect title. The barely go round. That's brilliant. All right, let's get the treasure of the ancients. That way we can get a little bit of money while the ranch is kind of doing its thing. It's pretty good, right? Not a bad joke, man. Not a bad joke. So I got 2 of them out here. And we'll say goodbye to the barely go round. But yeah, we'll leave those guys there. And let's go get the parts. All right, the first part I'll go get is the one that's the closest. So let's go up here. Hello, Short Bus Hero. How are you? How are you doing, my friend? I hope you're having a good weekend. I hope everybody is having a good weekend. I'm having a great weekend. Look at that, pulling off some major stunts in the game. Providing you with the highest quality ranch simulator stream that you get for free. All right. Gosh, I tell you, I got this whole path embedded in my brain. There's the helmet. All right, next. Oh, good. We got to go to the gas station anyway because I need gasoline. Perfect timing, Pearl, for this one, actually. Gonna force me to the gas station. Get some petrol. Ooh, look at this, look at this. One of the smoothest I've ever done, except for that rock. Well, that's my braking rock, actually. That's the rock, you know, that's my special rock to help me brake. It's always a surprise to see how the physics are going to take me down that hill. That was one of the better ones, got to admit. I'm glad these are forever encased in YouTube history. Ian, how are you, man? Good to see you. I asked for access to Firefighter Simulator Ignite on Keymailer, but I don't think they think I'm big enough for their game to give me a key, so I haven't received one. I've applied for one, and usually I get them, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes they have stricter conditions for the creator that's applying for the access key. Oops. Hit the wrong button there. Sorry, guys. That's why they didn't give me a key. I don't know how to do anything. There we go. I was watching Cans play it, so. Looks like a fun game. Hey, Jed, how are you, man? All right. Oh, by the way, before I leave here, folks. Oops, excuse me. I got to go get the goblet. All right, goblet time. This is the one disadvantage that you have over the new DLC. The new DLC put the money, you know, the overall money, you get it in one area. This one you have to go around and find 3 different things for half the money too. Isn't that funny? This is half the money and 3 times the work. And on the DLC, it's twice the money and 2 times less the work. Make that make sense to me. Think. All right, I got my gas, got my goblet. Let's get on out of here. Look at all these carcasses. Oh, another bear. Oh my God, look at this. It's Bear City. I can barely take it. I can barely take it. There you go. Lay down there with your brothers. Gotta be careful. There's wolves around here too. Get hit by a wolf by accident. I keep the predators at bay on my map. I keep them, you know, so that they can no longer harm me. Anyway, oh, are you kidding me? What is this? This is a highly bear day. I never have this many bears. What's going on? What's happening here? All right, look at that. Boy, a bunch of, I'm gonna have to come and collect some of this meat, I guess. You know? What's that? How many is that today? Oh, look at this. The wolf is right here. Oh my God, it's not safe. It's not safe in this neighborhood. Where's that wolf? There he is. I gotta get out. I gotta get the wolf. Where'd he go? He's roaming around here. Where'd he go? Up, there he is. Oh my God, I gotta reload. But at least he's sitting there posing for me. Yeah, like I said, the predators gotta go down. I can't have any dangerous animals running around the map. All right, where was I? Hello, survival. How you doing, Raylan? I'm going the wrong way again. It's all right. I got plenty of time. No hurry. No hurry. I've got until... Well, actually, there is a hurry. I do have to get going because I want to milk those goats again before they go to sleepy sleep. Let me get going here. Ooh. All right. Keep going the wrong way for some gas station. Oh, here she is. All right, here we go. You know what it is the fog is throwing me off. I don't recall the game having fog. Is this something new? I don't remember fog in the game, but okay. That's a lot of bears, you better believe it. I can barely contain myself with that many bears. All right, I've got to look for the right somewhere up here. Yeah, look at this. I went right to it this time. Happy birthday to me. I'm making the knife easy to see. Look at that. Yeah. Then I'll go and do that tomorrow in the Infected and I'll break my leg. I'll forget what game I'm in. This is such a grisly affair. I'll tell you. Thank you. Thanks, Dragon. I love all the puns, man. I love it. You know, you guys can produce as many puns as you like. You know? I'm happy to see them. Alhoon Gaming, how are you? How about Ninja? I tell you, you guys on Twitch, there's a lot of free things that you guys can be playing with. You guys can be slapping iced coffees on the screen. If you've got some bits, there's some cheap voice to text things you can do. You know, there's some things you can do, guys. That's what the Twitch is all about. Okay, then something's happening. I've got to find out what's happening. Then my code's broke. The URLs that they give you that you have to paste into OBS. Then you know what it is, and it could be every time OBS has an update, which OBS has had like a couple of updates. That might be it. I might have to like redo the URLs on those things every time there's an update and then retest it. Thanks for alerting me to that, Ninja. I will take care of that because there's a lot of fun stuff there, man. I didn't know I had to babysit it that much. I thought it was like, you know, set it and forget it. But I guess not. I guess not. What you gonna do? Gotta be an OBS thing. That's who I'm blaming it on. Is this bear still doing his thing, or is he settled down? All right, guys, there you go. If you're new to the chat, just popping in, we'd like to introduce you to the Barely Go Round. You get to ride this on my ranch. This is 25 cents. Bring the kids down. You know, 50 cents if you want to take a picture of the kitties on the Barely Go Round. 25 cents just to let them go around. But yeah, oh yeah, you want you want a demonstration? Is that what you're asking for? See that it's safe? Well, all right. It is 100% safe, guys. All right? You can ride this ride yourself for 25 cents. It's absolutely safe. I would not have it here if I didn't trust it. So bring the kids down to what's the name of my ranch? It's something weird. Oh my God, it's already dark out. Jesus. Oh my goodness gracious, it's already dark out. What's the name? Oh, the Derriere. That's the name of my ranch. Bring the kids down to the Derriere and ride the barely go round. Let me shed a little light on this guy. Enjoy your cake. Don't wolf it down. You know what I had for my cake? I had a sheet cake, which I made it. Well, Juicer made the cake. I poked the holes and poured the Jello. I like a nice Jello sheet cake in the summertime for my birthday. And I did a wonderful job with it, guys. See, if I had a members channel, that's what you would get for your membership. There's a video of me making a sheet cake. Can't see me. Can't see me. There we go. All right, let me get back to my ranch. This is just too much fun, though. Thank you for the suggestion, Ninja, to stand on it. I appreciate it. A sheet cake, yes. It's basically you make it in a sheet pan. It's about 2 inches high. And after the cake is fully baked, you take your choice of poke. It's called a poke cake. Some people call it a poke cake. When I was growing up, my mother called it a sheet cake that you poke holes in and add Jello. But I guess the official term for it, if you were to look it up on TikTok or something, would be sheet cake. I mean poke cake, if that helps. And you can use any kind of Jello. I prefer to use like a strawberry Jello. You can use the pudding. You could use Jello. Poke, P-O-K-E. P-O-K-E. All right, I missed the goat milking. I wasn't back in time from the quest to milk my goats. Now I have to go do the sleep of shame. All right. These guys will be up at 8 a.m. Let me go ahead and remove some of the poop here. See some right here. Look at this, guys. Goats and cows living in harmony. It's a beautiful thing. All right, so how much money did I get? Because this gives me an idea while these guys are sleeping. Oh, cool. You know what I'm going to do? Because I know I need them. If I'm going to be producing goat cheese as well as cow cheese, which is what the commenter on my content, can't remember which one of these live streams the comment was on, but might have been the last one where I've always said that the blue cheese is the most profitable thing. They were telling me it's actually the goat cheese. We'll find out. We're going to find out. So I'm going to pick up 2 more goats. Because I need to be able to produce enough goat milk to fill one jug. And 3 goats only fill a jug to 15 and the jug is 42. You've done it before, Pearl? You've done one? You've done a poke cake? Cream cheese filling for it, huh? That's interesting. I like the Jello for the summertime with a ice frosting. With a thin ice frosting on it. 4 goats will give you 10 cheeses every day. And 8 goats will give you 20 cheeses every day. Broken. All right, so I'm doing, and now because cows are 3s, I've got a pen of 3. I want to keep the animals together so I can harvest milk in the same spot. And thanks, Froken, for doing the math. All right, so 4 goats will give us 10 and 8 will give us, well, I wonder what 6 is going to give us then. Yeah, that's the truck from the DLC. Should be 5 goats per jug. Mortarain says should be 5 per jug. All right, let's that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a full jug. So Mortal Rain says should be 5 per jug. I'm going to go with and check this out. See if this is going to work. All right. Let me go to buy. All right. Female goats. Let's get 2 white ones. That's 1,000. Because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the full jug. Or close to it, I guess. That's what it was a year ago? Okay, awesome. That's what I like, man. Solid information. I don't think that's changed, Mortal. I think if that's what it was a year ago, my friend, that's probably what it still is. So that is, if this is what it is, dude, that just helped me out. Or dudette, if you're a dude or a dudette. But either way, you're a friend of mine and you're a friend of ours. So, this truck, I will tell you one thing about the truck, guys. It has a very, very tight steering radius. And that's why I think those that are now driving the truck find it easier to drive because it's a little slower on the turning. But boy, I tell you, it's a mess out here. How do you get a horse? Neo, to get a horse, you go down here to the horse auction. I'll show you. Right here, when you first come into the property of any ranch, be it the DLC. I don't know where it is on the DLC. I don't know if it's still on the if it's at the beginning of every DLC ranch, but right here. Williams Livestock Auction. This is where you buy your horse. I suggest having a horse's pen before you do it. But you could actually just buy the horse and just store the horse anywhere. Like build a square fence. All right. So listen, you know what? That'll be fun. Stick around. Stick around. I will buy a horse today if I get the money. And I'll make a little tiny square pen right off of this one. All right, this fence line. We'll add a little fence right here, close it off, and I'll make a little horse that I can drive around the ranch with. And that little horse will be able to feed probably right from the chickens because they all feed from the same food. He'll probably be able to get water and he'll probably be able to get food right from the chickens there. So I'll do that. Well, I'm glad I was able to turn you on to that, man. But you know what? You gave me a great idea with that. I think that'd be kind of cool just to have a little horse. If I want to like do a ranch tour as this builds up, do it by horseback. I think that'd be kind of fun. I'm always looking for something, you know, fun to do. Something new, something fun. All right, let me get me goats in here. This is going to be hard. Trying to get a goat in here now. It'll be very difficult. I usually like to do this at night when they're sleeping. All right, right here. If I open it, come with me. Come with me, right? Nice and tight. You ready? Let's go. Go, 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 go. Get in, get in. Oh, you did that wonderfully. Thank you. Nicely done. Oh my God, the performance the game has right now is killing me. It's killing me. I can see it, man. You guys must be able to see it too. I trust you to trust me. Come check the stream out tomorrow when I'm doing the infected. It does not react this way at all. The game needs a little optimization. I don't know what's going on. All right, you ready? We're going to do it. Ready? Come on, come on, come on, run. Oh, you didn't want to do it. All right. I hear you. Trying to get you a buddy. All right, you ready? Come on, come on, come on. Run. You didn't want to do it. Oh my gosh. Da Free 81, thank you so much for the follow, man. I do appreciate it. Welcome in, man. How are you doing today? I am trying to get a goat to come into a space. Here we go. Come here. Oh, what happened here? What happened? Oh, I think a baby sheep. Cannux 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, guys. Awesome. Thank you. Hold on. I've got a baby sheep. So here's what happens. This is why I made this fence, guys. If you remember on last stream, I was explaining why I made the fence. This is why. Sometimes the game will let the animals birth glitch through a wall or through a fence. They'll be born on the other side. So far, all the births have happened on this side. And for all I know, I have little baby goats running around here without a home. So it is possible. So I am going to have to connect the fence up eventually that kind of like will keep anything and everything from wandering 100% away. But that was a good example of that little baby goat popping up right there. And the reason why it got out is because that gate was open. Okay, anyway, still got to get this, oh my God, I cannot believe this friggin' stuttering in the game right now. It's giving me a headache. All right, we got to get you in. I don't want to have like too many. I want to be able to split you guys up. All right, if I push this in, let's go. 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 No, the other way. Let's go. Here, this way. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, get in, get in, get in. Yay, yeah, baby. All right, awesome. You're in there. All right, 5 goats. Oh my God, that stuttering is killing me. All right, what time is it anyway? Did I milk these goats already? Did I do any milking yet, guys? I can't even remember. So confused. Oh, you know why? Because I'm so focused on this damn performance issue I'm having with the game right now. I mean, I've got excellent connection over on YouTube. I've got excellent connection here on Twitch, so it's not an internet connection. It's definitely a optimization. Hey, Nammy, how are you? Mr. Ed Play Sims Games, how are you, man? Hey, N-T-G-E-V-E. Co. I just call you Co. I remember we had this discussion before. How are you, Co? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I hope I didn't miss anybody. All right, that takes care of that. Oh my God. Tell you, it truly is giving me a headache. Oh, yeah, you can do that. That's a good idea, Romaine. I have done that. You put the milking machine on the cow or the animal and it stops them from moving. Yeah, I could have definitely done that. But you got to admit it's funnier that I didn't. But yeah, that's exact. I've actually done it that way. Holy cow, they're really eating now. You see how fast that went down? Here, I got to go check out my other food source. Oh my God, this. You know what I'm going to do, guys? Hold on a second. I'm going to fill this up. Make sure it's all filled. I want to try something real quick here. Guys, I want you guys just to bear with me. Sometimes when this is happening, like what I'm feeling right now while I'm playing, sometimes in the background, Windows is doing some kind of weird update. I just want to check real quick. So just hold. Everybody hold your breath. I'm going to save the game. All right. I'm going to restart the game. Hey, Steven. Stefan Blamon. Hope you're good. I hope you had a good birthday. Can't wait for the next update. Me too, my friend. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in, man. Hold on, guys. Let's pop right in here for a second. Let me make sure Windows isn't doing anything, and let me give the game a little restart here. See if that might clear things up. Just give me 1 second. Oh, I'll tell you. It's just running like the choppiest I've ever seen it run, guys. I don't know why. Gamer Nest, how are you, man? Thank you, man. This is my jam, man. Started my gaming, my love for gaming started in 1980 with Pac-Man. Basically, the first game I had access to via my age and liking to hang out in my local tavern when they took the pinball machines out and they put in the sit-down Pac-Man machine. So it represents 45 years of gaming. I'm adding it to my repertoire. I have another one coming. Another Pac-Man shirt coming that I think you guys are going to like. So I'll be able to alternate my Pac-Man shirts, which I think is a good thing. All right. Let's get this, let's get the lights on. I can't see. There we go. All right. I don't know if that's helped or not, but, gosh, I hope so. Get these lights on over here. Thank you guys for understanding, giving me a little consideration to restart the game like that. I do appreciate it. You never know what you're gonna get when you're live streaming, folks. It's like flying without a net. All right, do I have some? I do believe I have some goats that are capable of coughing up a little milk. So let me see. Do you have milk? Yes, you do. All right, so that's the fourth goat. Brings it up to 20. right, because I've milked that. It's been milked 3 times. So this goat right here brings it up to 25. So 5 milkings, excuse me, 5 milkings gets us up to 25. I want to milk enough goats at one time to fill this up. All right, so I've got 25% in there right now, or 25 of 42, I should say. I only had 2 oh no, I had 3 goats. Wait a minute. Hold on. I can milk 1 more goat, I think. And this'll be the 6th milking. And that brings it up to 30. Okay, so Froken, I got what you're saying. Every cheese will take 4 milk. So you're saying with 5 of them, when I go to fill my pots, I'll be able to fill 6 pots. And Canucks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How are you, man? Good to see you, man. You remember those? And Galactica as well. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Canucks. The Galactica one, too. Yeah, I forgot about that one, man. Welcome in, my friend. How are you? I'm doing very well. Doing very well for a level 68 gamer. That's how I'm describing the years now. Instead of years old, it's how many levels are you? 9 goats would give you 45. 9 goats will give you 45, and how much does it hold? 42. Yeah, so you'd have a little extra. All right, well, if that's the case, hold on here. So you're saying I have enough milk right now to produce 6 cheeses with the amount of milk that I've gotten? Let me see. Oh, another thing I want to do, guys, not to get sidetracked, which is my shtick. But I want to take, like, you see this? So if I'm going to be handling 2 different cheese products, I want to be able to identify them. So for our cow cheese with blue mold, that's going to be the color of the cooler for those. So I think I have another one here somewhere. I thought, or I just filled that one. So I got to make another one. So we'll put that one right there. All right, this way we can identify the cheeses once this starts to become a multi-cheese business. And what I'm going to do for the goat cheese, since it's like white mold, I believe it is for the goat cheese. Let me see, blue mold for the cow, yeah, and white mold for the goats. Well, you know, obviously, you know, sensible thing to do here is paint those white, and that way we know which cheese is which when we start cooking it. All right, where's my damn cheese? Oh, right here. All right, so I should have some left over if it's 4 per. All right, so I should have some left over, and I do. All right, I get it. All right, I get it. Awesome. Awesome. So if it's 4 per, and I have 6 left over, so how many to have a completely empty jug? We'll figure it out. Let me not overthink everything so much. It's because I'm a Virgo. It's a nasty little trait to have, I'll tell you. Overthink everything. Let's just put some of this stuff in the curing cabinet. First of all, the experiment here, we can get this done with one cook easily. Because what we're going to try to do here is we're going to find out which one of these cheeses brings you the most money. So I don't have to have a full cooler in order to determine per cheese wheel which one fetches the most money. So we're going to be able to find out today in real time, because I don't know. You know, somebody told me this is the better cheese for sales. So we'll find out. Or this one fetches more money. That's what I was told. All right, 8%, and that just went in. All right, hopefully, let's see, it's 1 o'clock. Hopefully, in an hour or so, we'll be able to, 4 by 6 equals 24. That's what I'm looking for, Helmet. I'm looking for that 24 number, right? To fill the cooler. That's what I'm looking for. You can get more cheese. Hold on. Broken. I gotta keep up with what's going on here. You can get one more cheese. Oh yeah, I can. I know. I have 6 left over in the milk thing, but I only have 6 cook pots, but I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying here. Hold on, where did it go? It's the wrong one. Here we go. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. And then I'll have 2 left over right there. I can make an extra cheese. Yes, sir, you are correct. That is something I can do. I can just put that off to the side. But what I'm trying to do is keep multiples of this, like this 4 by 6, 24 type of things. All right, so goat cheese with egg you get the most for. All right, you take milk from 8 goats up to 40 in a jug if you want a leftover. If you don't want a leftover of 2. That's what I'm going to do. It's funny math with the goats though, right? But basically you understand what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to keep. So you throw in 6 at a time and you are producing, every time you pull out, you're feeding a cooler 6. And you're achieving that 24 number, which is why I like what Helmet said when he said it would be 4 by 6 equals 24. Yep. So either way, the biggest thing I want to find out is which one of these fetches the most money. So that's going to be the thing I want to find out the most. They're easier to count with 10 cheeses for goats and sheep. Yeah, it is. That's what this is what this is what my channel is supposed to be about, is all of us coming together and solving the problem. And I think we are. All right, so what would be the ideal number of goats now remember we're milking excuse me. We're milking twice a day as well. So we're good with the cows. We get 2 jugs of milk a day from the cows. What is the optimal number for goats? So we have 3 pens. What should I run? How many goats should I run? Right now I'm running 5 goats, right? Got 2 here, 1 here, and 2 here. Should I stay at 5? Or do I want to increase to 9? 4 or 8 goats are best. So we got 2, 4, 6. All right, then. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get 3 more goats. We'll get 3 more goats. That's what we'll do. And that'll take care of the goat. And add 10 cooking stations. Gotcha. All right, so do you want me to add 10 cooking stations, a complete 10? Or add 4 more to the setup that we already have? Oh, oh my, holy smokes. I don't, okay, 4 more. All right, thank you. Okay, I thought you were saying like, no, man, you're going to build 10 more for a total of 16. But I tell you, the big truck is nice. You can carry everything, anything. You don't ever have to worry about the space. Am I right? It's a beautiful thing, isn't it? All right, so we need the goats. We're going to get 3 more. I'll make them, I'll keep a mixture here. 3 more female goats. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're going to need 4 pots. And we're going to need 4, which I don't even know if we can get them here. I don't think we can get them here. I think we've got to go to the hardware store. Yeah, for the strangest reason, and you can't get those here. All right, here we go. Got the pans, so that takes care of that. All right, come here, girls. Welcome, ladies. Gonna have to double up on my feeders. Or actually, I think I know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to take the sheep. Right now, the sheep, the goats, and the dairy cows are all on one feeder. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the sheep off of the feeder that the goats and the cows are on, and I'm going to move their feeding troughs over to the other side of the sheep house, closer to the steers, so that it picks up their feed right there and splits that up, so that my steer cows and my sheep are eating off of the same grain silo. I think that'll help balance out the food depletion.
Gentlemen, we are dealing with someone here who has absolutely no life.
That's a good one. All right, we're going to just kind of bounce her. You know what? I drive much better with this one when I'm inside it, because then it's more like a real truck. When I'm outside it, it's harder for me to drive. I don't know. For some reason, driving on the inside view for this vehicle is much easier than the outside. I don't know why. It is for me. Ouch. Except for that. Except for that. Now, what am I stuck? No, please. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go. Get in. Get in. Right here. Stop. All right. Need 4 cookers. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you can only get 3 at a time. You can only get 3 at a time. All right. We're building up our cheese factory for for goats, man. We're getting this dialed in. Look at this. Look at that. Look at it landed inside the truck. But here's the thing. It's not really there until I set it down, because I've done this before and drove off and the damn thing's in the air. So I got to touch it. So hold on. Let me. There. Got to touch it. There. Now it'll stay. All right. Let's go. That's funny. Except it's not funny. When you drive off, the thing's floating in the air. Well, if you don't have the DLC, then you won't have access to the truck. You do have to have the DLC to get the truck. So I guess that's what they're making you pay for. There's a new map, a new truck. You know. Hey, you know, I tell you what, man. The Discord right now, we're giving away another Steam gift card to everybody that's Gold Star member on my Discord, and I see a lot of people in here that come in and hang out. And if you're not on the Discord and you don't have a Gold Star, remind me that you're one of the people that hangs out on the stream on a regular basis, and we'll fix that quickly. And yeah, get in on the gift card, and then if you win the gift card and you don't have the DLC and you want the DLC, that's one way of obtaining said DLC. All right, what I'm going to do with these guys right now is I'm going to wait until the nighttime comes, the right time. And when everybody goes down to sleep, I'm going to bring those guys in. All right, this I'm going to have to think of something different. This sucks. This is where the infected mechanic of after you build something like this, you would be able to hit N and move it and drop it somewhere else. So now I'm going to have to figure out a different method for this, but for right now, I guess we'll build it like this. I'm going to try to do a 5 and 5, I think. How much is the DLC, by the way? I don't even remember. You can see shenanigans coming with the mixers. All right. I want to go take a look after I get this set up. I want to go take a look at my feeding situation. Gonna have to spend a little money on wood to redo it. Because, of course, you can't move anything after you build it in the game. God forbid. I got to tell you guys something. I have never, ever hung out and streamed with you people and had it be a slow time. I always am surprised when I look down at my clock to see where I am so that I can formulate what else I want to get done. And I see that I'm already an hour and almost a half into my 2-hour stream. It continually blows my mind how fast time goes when I'm hanging out with you guys, man. It's just, I'm not kidding you. It just, I've never once looked down at my stream time and gone, oh my God, I got this much time left. It's always been like, oh my God, I only have this much time left. Come here. Where are you going? Oops. Come on. Come on. There you go. All right. You ready? Let's go this side. Let's go fool them. Come on. They're all facing that way. We're going to go this way. Come on in. Hurry up. Come on, get in. There you go. All right, so now that they're in there, I don't got to worry about them. Later on tonight, everybody's going to go sleepy sleep. We're going to grab these guys and very gingerly put them in there and not even deal with a circus of trying to keep these animals from going anywhere. But yeah, you know, this goes to prove, guys, that cows and goats can live in harmony. Like the thumbnail says. Don't forget, I don't ever mislead you on my thumbnails. All right, that's got 200. All right, so what I'm talking about, basically, the sheep, I probably have some more honey to do, so we'll check that out. The sheep are all eating off of this right here. Sheep, the goats, and the dairy cows. So what I'm proposing is the water I don't care about. The water can stay here. But what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this trough. And we're going to move it down here. And let me go real quick and make sure that this is a thing. And for those of you that don't know how to do this, this will be a good demonstration for you. Just press so that you can toggle your visibility. And what we want to do is we want to land a feeding trough right here. All I need is a tip of it to touch that green, and it will refill from there and stop refilling from here. All right. So that one reaches all the way out here. So if we land it right in here, we should be doing good. So that's what I want to do. Turn that off. I want to go turn the other one back on so that I can see where I'm planting my next trough. You didn't pull the wool over our eyes, is what you're saying. No, absolutely not. No, man. Keep the puns coming, please. And we got to check. Oh, we got babies. Okay, finally. There they are. How many babies? 2 babies. 2 babies. And again, we got to be careful that they don't birth outside the fence line. So we're going to have some, what I like to call some safety fence perimeters. I'm going to have to get that done. It's really a lot of stuff to do here to kind of really tighten it up so that when I come online to play, I don't have babies roaming the forest here. So yeah, I'm going to have to get a safety fence going around these main areas here. All right, let's get this built. We're going to place it. And the thing is, I can place it right here because they can feed one full three fence lengths away. So, enough jibber jabber. Let's get it done. Get a trough over here. This trough will look nice right here, and it will touch. It'll touch right there. Just like that. Right, and we need, what, 18, 16? $16 pieces of wood. Let's see here. Get this on. Hey, Mikey, how are you, man? How's everything in Texas, my friend? How's the weather Texas way? You've always had a problem with your food feeders and silos not working properly? What do you mean by not working properly? What I'm doing here, Dragon, is I'm eventually expecting that I'm going to be building a second silo over here. I'm just going to cut all this wood down, guys, real quick. I'll explain my thought process in a second here. So there's two reasons that I'm doing what I'm doing. Number one is to, like I said, lighten the load on that feeder so that only the goats. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention, guys, there's another animal feeding off of that silo as well. Right? You guys know which animals are feeding off of that besides now the goats and the dairy? The chickens. The chickens are feeding off of that, man. So getting these sheep off of this silo is going to be very important right now because I completely forgot. I got, look at that. I had to run all the way around here. I've got the chickens feeding off that as well. All right, there it goes. It's filled, which is awesome. So it did pick up right here. So now the sheep are going to share. Turn this off. The sheep are going to share this silo. And what I was saying before is this will probably get to the point where between the sheep and the steers and eventually pigs, that we will have to build another silo here. So I'll probably have one off of the property here somewhere that helps keep this up and it's easy, you know, for me to reach, to keep filling. All right, so that takes care of that. The next thing I have to do to make it work, actually do what it's supposed to do, is get rid of this. So now they no longer feed from there. So that shuts that off. Go ahead and put this away. Whoops. There we go. Put these in here. Buzz through this real quick here. All right, great. All right, that's 80%. That's 68%. Let me see. What time is it here? 1800. I think it's time for another milking. Let's find out. All right, where's my girls? Let me get my cows first. Yep. All right, great. Let me get this done. Yeah. Oh, that's so nice, Pearl. Look, you offered yourself very nicely to me. I appreciate that, Pearl, not making me have to chase your udders. Very kind of you. Was that a birthday present or what? All right, I only get 6 of these, so I'm going to use it like this. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to keep the 4. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. Hold on, let me get this done. Blue mold. Let me get this done. I know what I'm going to do. I just thought of something. I think it'll work. I got 1 egg in here. Speaking of eggs, everybody. Man, we haven't even got to the chickens yet today. Let's go get some eggs. There we go. Oh, I broke an egg. That's the first time I've broken an egg in the game, I think. Look at all... Oh my god, I've been a little bit lax on the egg collections. Here, let me get in the crouch mode. There we go. All right, let's get that mouse going. There we go. Pick up, pick up, pick up. That's already full. Oh my god, I've been like very lazy on the egg pickup. Let me get all these outside here. Damn, girls. You've been dropping some eggs, ladies. All right. Crouch. As many of these as I can. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my god, I just saw everybody just pooped at the same time. It was like a poop waterfall. Holy cow. I tell you, you just never know what you're going to see on one of my streams. I don't know if you guys caught that or not. That was a heck of a poop waterfall. It was synchronized pooping. You know, like synchronized swimming. It was synchronized chicken pooping. 30 chickens just crapped at the same time. Yeah, I'm glad it's raining. My favorite my favorite weather mechanic in the game is the rain and the thunder. Almost as much as I love the sandstorms in the DLC. All right. I think I got all the eggs. That's good. All right. Put these right here. You're off for 3 days, back for 6 days on tomorrow, so my TV has been on 72 hours, almost on your channel, for the ad support. Mikey, that is amazing, man. Thank you so much. Iron Sentinel, what is happening, man? That is an excellent amount. I just caught you, Iron. I just caught you. Hey, Iron, I was busy picking up 1 million eggs there. Sorry, I just got back to my chat. Pearl, thank you. And Pearl says you're welcome. And if you put the horse over there, it'll be eating off of that one as well. Yeah, that's right, Pearl. That's right. That's absolutely right. Yeah, so, yeah, you got to take that into consideration. The more you add, the more it is. Yeah, guys, and if you're on the YouTube side and you enjoy my content and you figure out where the hype button is, and if you get the hype button, please share your hypes with your favorite up and coming or new content creators that you've discovered and you've found, be it myself or anybody else. I'm trying to get the word out. Now, I understand that you only will see the hype button once a week. After you've used it 3 times, it's going to disappear and you won't see it again for a week. According to what I've read and what I've posted on my Discord on how it works. All right, I believe this is our first goat cheese right here. Let me get a goat cooler. Right? This is goat cheese, am I right? We're going to find out. Here we go. Yep, goat cheese. Here we go. Awesome. Awesome. I bet the goats are already sleeping. I don't even have enough time to milk them, I bet. Right? No, they're still awake. Okay, let's get some goat milk. See if I can get some goat milk out of these guys. All right, where are you? Jiminy Girl's in the way. You giving me goat milk? Yes, you are. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Can I get a little from you? Awesome. Thank you. Very nice. Sorry, Jiminy Girl, didn't mean to walk on your back there. Unless you enjoyed it, and then no apologies are needed. Oh, and there they go. Sleepy bye. At 15.5. Okay, well, I'm not waking them up because this is how we're getting these guys put into the thing. All right, I got 2 in here. I got 1 in here. All right, so you wake up. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey. There you go. You're going in here. Yeah, this is the easiest way. I mean, if you want to really know the easiest way to do this, this is the way to do it when they're sleeping. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 3. Okay. And then I have what? 1 more, correct? And you are going to go in 1, 2. Put you in here. Come on in. All right, so 3 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goats. All right, we're good. We're good. I did the math, guys. I was successful. I didn't even need an abacus to help me. I did it all in my head. Resisted the temptation to use my fingers to help me out. All right, that's cool. That's cool. We got a little goat cheese we can get going here. I don't know how many 15 will do, but anyway, what I was thinking was I would get something going like this. So I've got 3 here, so I know that's for my cows. And then I've got these extras for the goats. So I'm thinking maybe do something where I keep all 4 of them in one area, like I have the 6 here. All right, let me see. Got 3. Well, you know what? Let me try this. let's just take the whole thing apart, and I wonder how close I can get everything. All right? I got an idea. All right, so Romaine, you're not even putting egg in your recipes. You're avoiding it altogether and using eggs as a commodity on their own. I've been thinking about that too, because it is a hassle. You can go faster, and I'd be very interested in your opinion on when the sausage process happens. Do you add milk and egg to that to increase its price, or do you just make raw sausage? I'd be interested to know how you feel about that as well. All right, so what I'm thinking is, because I think the door shuts no matter what. So what I'm thinking is I can get a row of 5 going here. All right, like get something like this going. 3, 4. This 3, 4, and then 5, like that, right? Get this bad Larry going right here, here. Right, I think what I'll do is I'll actually use these boards as a line. Hold on a second. Let me clean this up. All right, let's use this one as a complete line, and this one complete line. This one will do like that. That. That looks okay. All right, then I'm gonna, once I get the pots on it, I'll see what it looks like. I'd have to spread them out a little bit. All right, well, that'll do. I can always spread them out a little bit. I don't think you can pick them up as a whole unit. That would be, see, that's what I mean. I wish you could pick them up as a whole unit and move them. No, just raw sausage. The milk seems a way better for cheese. Okay, that's interesting. I've thought of that myself many a time. Got 24 and 6. Let's see. Yeah, this is cow cheese. All right, this is cow cheese too. All right, what have I got going on here? All right, white and white. And, all right, so you know what? I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to start using the eggs as a commodity. That's 40 eggs right there. Because I've got like a ton of eggs. Look at this. 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. No shortage of eggs, that's for sure. But for the comparison, that has egg and this has egg. So we'll be able to do the comparison on one wheel versus one wheel. So we're going to go do that. It's almost, we're getting close to the end of the stream here. I just want to get this configuration done here. How many milks can I put in here? Oh, man, that sucks. I hate when I do that. I hate when I do that, man. I just literally cooked one. Damn it. All right, so from now on, we're not putting egg. We're going to rock and roll without the egg. And here's one without the mold. This is just plain old cheese. All right, it's what we call a mistake. All right. Anyway, that didn't even give me enough to fill. Oh, did this one fill? This one did fill. Hold on. There we go. There. I think this is the same, and this one's different. There we go. All right, that was my bad. All right, once I get this sorted out, go save the game. All right, now's the time. Now's the big reveal. Let's find out. Grab this. And I think before I head down to the store, I'll do my honey real quick. But this is for the sake of price comparison. Dairy Blue, Goat White, both with egg. Honey. Honey. Yes? All right. 100, 100, and 100. All right. This is a money maker right here. I'm telling you, for passive-aggressive money, for passive money, passive-aggressive money, I don't even know what that is. For passive money, this works really well. This thing produces quite a bit. All right, are these empty? Yep, these are empty. How many? I haven't gotten. I need to get 10 more of these. That's another thing that's on my to-do list. I got to buy 10 more because then I want to be able to bring 20 to market. Yeah, that's exactly right, Romaine. Yeah. Like, I'll know when I, like, go down for, like, a visit to sell something that I'm not caring whether I've got a market price or not. And then if I see that eggs have a multiplier, that's when I'll probably head back, load another load, and take advantage of the multiplier. Like, I won't even put eggs in the truck until I head down for my first sale of the day or whatever. If I happen to catch a multiplier, that'll be great. If not, I'll just keep stacking eggs. At some point, I'll have to sell them regardless because I'll need the empty baskets. Oh, damn it. There you go. I don't think eggs are that much. I think like it's like 40 bucks. If you've got 40 eggs in a basket, it's probably 40 bucks a basket. I would say minimum. I've never actually just done like eggs on their own. So I would assume at least $1 an egg would be fair. So I'm debating on whether I want to get another. Yeah, I do. I am going to end up getting another 5 hives going here. I don't know if you can store baskets near the sell zone. That's what you're talking about. Now, you know what? I bet you could. Here's what you could do. You could buy another ATV and load up that ATV and maybe park it down there. You know what I'm saying? And you'd be using the ATV as a way to store them so that you're not putting it on the ground. So for the cost of an extra ATV dedicated to eggs, you know, loading up the ATV 100% with eggs and then driving it down there and just leaving it in the parking lot could be a thing, right? Wouldn't surprise me. All right, so Helmet says you can. There you go. There you go. Let's see. You know what? Let's see. Dragon, you asked how much the eggs are. Right? You know what we'll do? Since we're going to go do this, we're right here at the end of the stream now. So what we're going to do, we're obviously going to get our cheese. We'll take a whole basket of eggs. And without a maybe we'll get luck. If there's a multiplier, I'll come back and get the rest of them. But for the sake of science, all right? For the sake of science, we'll take a basket of eggs with us. All right, we got a cooler of white, goat, mold, egg, cheese, and a cooler of milk, blue mold, and egg. And we'll see which one. Uh-oh, I'm glitching. Which one? We entered the Matrix, everybody. There was a Matrix glitch. A brain Matrix glitched. We will see which one gets the best price. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, no multipliers. All right, chicken sausage, pork, and pork sausage are multipliers. So everything is a straight up price without a multiplier. Let's see. All right. Cow cheese, egg blow mold. Well, how do I? Yeah, the cow cheese egg blue mold with egg is $175 a wheel. The goat cheese white mold with egg is $125 a wheel. Eggs are $6 a piece, which is not bad. Not bad. So a basket of eggs is $240. So, unfortunately, I didn't have a full goat cheese basket to sell, but we can see what the individual wheels are worth. And you can see right there that I'm right. I'm right. Cow cheese, egg blue mold is the most profitable thing you can make. It always has been. It always has been. But guess what? Just for these two little baskets right here, like just for the cow cheese basket alone, guys, it's worth $4,200 just for one basket. Right? And these are not inflated. Remember, these are not part of a multiplier, which is what we want. We want a clean price. We don't want a multiplier when comparing this. Hold on, that's going to bother me. Hold on a second. See something. I see something. I got to get a bigger green screen. Sometimes my green screen does this to me, and I got to just pull that in just a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Hide that. I like to be professional. But anyway, I'm right. I made enough. I made a nice amount of money here, 5,190 for just a few items. Sell all. Now I'm not as broke. The household balance is up to 5605.78. That's not bad. All right, so I hope the commenter that left me the comment that said, no, you're wrong. The goat cheese is more expensive or sells and makes the most money. I'm sorry to say, I just thread the needle right there. I'm sorry to say, no. Can I have a no on that one? An official no, Ninja? Ninja, where are you?
How about no?
Thank you, Ninja. Right? Right? But now I do have these lovely goats producing milk for me. And yeah, eggs are plus 10 in a recipe. Exactly. So they add, but so take $10 off and you still win with blue cheese. Am I incorrect there? I don't think I'm incorrect. The whole point of that demonstration was to prove in real time which one of these cheeses is worth more on the market right now, and it is the blue cheese. What's that? There is a caveat with the mold prices, as Iron suggests. Okay, yeah, you got to factor in there. There's a good point, man. I knew somebody was going to be like a true economist in the chat. So that does bring up a good point. You know, the cost of the materials versus the output of the product. So if I'm understanding what you're saying, Iron, is the goat mold is less money and brings in more profit. And goats can produce more cheese with less milk used. Okay, that's valid, man. It's valid. Thank you, Ninja. It's absolutely valid, man. It's valid. But here's the best part. Thanks to you guys, I have the best of both worlds. I have goats and I have dairy cows, so I win. All right? Thanks to you guys, I win no matter what. All right? All right, everybody? I win no matter what. I win no matter what. So, anyway, it was a good stream today. It was fun. We got some stuff done today. I hope you guys had a good time hanging out with me. And if you're around tomorrow and you'd like to continue to hang out with me, I will be back at 12 o'clock tomorrow to continue my survival series on Sunday with the infected. And what we're going to be doing tomorrow is, man, we're just going to be grinding concrete and probably hit some POIs, see if we can make some money while we grind the concrete in between the concrete grinding. Because we're going to be trying to sell a bunch of concrete. I'm going to try to grind as much concrete off of camera between now and tomorrow. See if I can get as many crates filled with concrete as I can. But that's what we're going to be doing, man. So if you're down and you want to hang out and continue the party, tomorrow the party starts at 12, both on Twitch and YouTube. So thank you guys so much. As always, you guys are the best. I can't thank you guys enough for making my my little YouTube and Twitch dreams come true. You guys are absolutely fantastic. I'm really looking forward to 2026 where I'll be able to share more of these streams at a reasonable time of day. I love this time of day, 12 o'clock for me on the East Coast, because it lets my friends in the UK see me if they want at 5 o'clock p.m. and the other countries, South Africa, Australia, that I have dear friends in, and it allows them earlier. Australia, I think no matter what, you're screwed, right? We're 24 hours apart. Nothing I could do about that. But East Coast, West Coast, Central, it puts everybody in a better time frame if you want to come in and check out the streams. And I do appreciate it. Nami, thanks so much for coming in. Romaine, thanks for coming in. Everybody on the YouTube side, Ninja, thanks for handling mod duties on both platforms. You are wonderful. I will have a wonderful gift coming your way soon. And Belgium. Okay, there you go. Now, how far is Belgium? Is that a 8-hour difference, 6-hour difference, 5-hour difference from my time in Boston, which is right now 2 o'clock. It's 8 p.m. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a 6-hour difference. It's 6 hours. It's 2 o'clock right now in Boston. Right? It's 8 p.m. in Sweden. Yeah, that's by your time zone. You're 1 hour. You're behind. Yeah, get behind me. You're behind me, man. You got that weird time slot, dude. How many time zones are in Canada? Because in the U.S., it's 3. It's Eastern, Central, and Western, or Pacific. I believe it's called Pacific. Midnight for Australians, Tracy says. All right. Midnight in Australia. All right, so going at noon is putting Australia at midnight? A 13.5 hour difference between Boston and Australia, where I am. Wow. That's why I said, Tracy, no matter what, Australia is just so far, so far away. I mean, isn't Australia like 13.5 hours difference from everybody in the world? I kid. But anyway, guys, thanks so much, man. Yeah, France is Belgium is France, so it should be 6 hours. Yeah, it is. I counted it on my fingers this time. I knew what I was doing. Guys. All right, I'm out of here, folks. I'll see you tomorrow. Everybody that came in today, thank you so much. And don't forget, hit that like button on the YouTube side. Thank you for the subs and the follows on the Twitch side. Thank you, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. And like I always like to say, ta-ta and bye-bye.